Welcome back, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about exactly why we moved to Spain and how it's changed our life and how changing environment really does make you and help you become happier. So the main reason on the face of it that we moved to Spain is the weather. And you know, I talk to you now in January, and yes, I've got a coat on, but really warm, a little bit of sun cream on to protect the skin, and I'm out and about in the afternoon, a few more hours of light. It's about 4 o'clock here, something like that, and I just got absolutely fed up of those seasonal affected depression, I call it. De-icing the car at 6 in the morning and the dark setting in, nobody wanting to go out. And the thing is, when you live in more of a sunnier climate, your life changes in ways that you don't realise. Firstly, everybody kind of gets that Spain is sunny, but the thing that I think is misunderstood is that, yes, of course, in July, in August, it's baking hot, but it's actually in December and January and February when you notice this more, because you can go out all day and the kids play out all the time, and you can go for runs, you can go to sit in a cafe and so on and so forth. So as a man, to enjoy space, enjoy peace, enjoy your personal time, going and having a nice cigar, going and having a nice coffee, sitting on a sun terrace, even in January, in February, is just epic. It's absolutely epic to do that. So yes, the sun shines, and yes, you feel better for it, but you're also healthier, you're also happier. And I talk about environment a lot. It's been a big part of my previous career as a performance coach and creating productive and quality training environments. And it's true that just changing your environment can change your mood, can change your happiness, can change your results. Like studies have shown, you take people who are unhappy and you move them from one country to another country that reports much higher levels of happiness, one workplace to another workplace that has higher levels of happiness and fulfillment. And then those people are then surveyed. They are happier. They are the same as the people who live here, who work there. Environment really does matter. And so it's so important for me that I would honestly say, if you're one of those people that is up and down, you hate the cold winters wherever you live, just changing your environment will change your life. I remember somebody said to me, why would you want to live on holiday? It's just then holidays are not as special. And I was kind of like, that's just simply not true at all. The game is freedom. The game is to do what you want, when you want, with who you want, and live life on your terms. And so it took a lot of our time and courage to finally make the move to Spain. But once we'd done it, it's genuinely game-changing, life-changing. And my children now, they've only been here a year, pretty solid in Catalan and Spanish, and obviously English. They are immediately conversing in those languages in a way that is just deeply, deeply impressive. So yeah, I really, really do recommend it. Another thing that I've noticed, my friend visited me from the UK. He's a London lad, and we went out, and this is actually before I stopped boozing. And we went out, had 2 bottles of beer each in a nice local bar, and he said to me, let me get these. Got the bill. The bill came, it was €10 for the 4 beers, and they were really nice, ice cold Estrellas. And he was like, I can't believe this. One would cost this much. I would say, on average, alcohol here and drinks in general are a quarter to a third of the price. Yes, you can pay more if you go to a nice rooftop bar in Barcelona down the road, you're going to pay more. But in reality, it's 30 to 50% of the cost. Same with food. You can go out and eat unbelievably good food and pay 50% of what you're paying in the UK and 25% of what you're paying in London. You can get a world-class steak. Like, there's a place just up there that I love to go. Really, really good steak. And it's €30. And they don't hit you with extra charges. There's no tips on top of tips on top of tips. Just is a much more, in my eyes, authentic place to live. Now, family is so important here. We just went out for the Three Kings festival. Thousands of people lined the streets for this procession. And children, babies, up to 80, 90-year-olds. Everybody dancing, everybody having fun. And there is absolutely a sense of family first here. Lots of holidays, lots of moments for time and time for families to come together. And my God, do they do that. Like in the summer, we're out till midnight with the kids. I've got 2 6-year-olds in the square, enjoying it, scooting, skateboarding, and that's just me. And the cool thing is, everybody's doing it. We do the whole siesta thing in the afternoons. It's simply too hot to go out, sort of 4, 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. So you just sleep and go out in the evening. Super, super cool vibe. And really, really safe as well. In the UK, you just wouldn't let your children out of your sight and on a playground in a square. Here, they just go off and do their own thing, and then you find that they're playing with 2 or 3 other children, and they just you just build that level of trust. It's deeply moving, deeply endearing. Now look, I'm not saying it's everything about Spain is amazing. It's not. You know, the bureaucracy here can be challenging for sure. But as a whole, what you will find here is you get so much more for your money. The taxes that you do pay, and you can reduce them significantly, are way, way better used. You don't pay for local events. Your children get given things and all that kind of stuff. It just doesn't happen in the UK. They really want their pound of flesh. And the country in general is just so varied. Couple of hours you can be skiing in the Pyrenees or Sierra Nevada, or hiking minutes away in the hills, or swimming in the sea. And so you can see now, I'm just coming onto the boardwalk here, really, really nice vibe. And over here you've got the heather, the sea. I'll take you up here, but it's probably going to be a bit windy, so I don't want to go too crazy. So it's transformed our life for the better. It took a lot of courage to do it, but now we're here. I honestly do not see a time when we'll be heading back to the UK. I'm not saying we're going to live in Spain forever, but we will definitely enjoy our time. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this content, lifestyle, men's, grooming, freedom-based content and rituals of life, then give me a subscribe and I'll share more with you. And for now, I'm going to finish this walk, go to the beach, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.